the entrepreneur. Yes, the entrepreneur, generally we pronounce it as an entrepreneur. Exactly the term we have to pronounce as an entrepreneur. Okay, so this entrepreneur is a person. Here it is a student who takes the risk. Yes, I agree. There is a high risk in entrepreneurship journey. Yes, once if you are ready to take that journey, yes, you should bear that risk. Okay, always we say entrepreneurship is not an easy task. It is high risk is there. And one more term, that is something new. So this we have to concentrate. Something new, nothing but it is entrepreneur always do the thing differently. He always do the things different. He does the things differently. Always not necessary. He do the things different things. As the Shiv Khera book. Maybe many of the students and faculty are very much passionate about his books. So where in the front paper cover page he writes, the person who do the things differently, the smart student, he never do things different, means different things, but he do the things differently. What it indicates means, if you want to be entrepreneur, then you should always think it differently and you should do the work differently. That is what innovation we generally say. Okay, something it should be new. What is this new? New may be product, new may be a service, new may be a process, but whatever things you are doing it, that should be the new, which is not existing till today. That you have to keep it in mind. So the students who wants to be entrepreneur, so be ready to bear the risk, and always you should do the things differently. These two things you keep it in mind. Yes. Then what is this entrepreneurship term is? Entrepreneurship is the process. Entrepreneurship is the process of identifying and starting a new business venture, sourcing and organizing the required resources while taking both the risks and rewards associated with the venture. So it is a process. See, entrepreneur, you got a very clear idea that a person who is ready to take the risk and ready to do something new, then that person or that student, I can call him as he is eligible, or it is possible for him to take this journey. That what is this journey, or it is a process. What is the process? Process of identifying and starting a new business venture, where you have to source and organize the required resources. The resources maybe even includes human resource also, while taking both risks and rewards also. Yes, when you are taking a risk. Yes, tell me. Now? No? Yeah. I'll once again share. One minute. Now, is it visible? Yeah. So, yeah. The entrepreneur is a person. Entrepreneurship is a process. Okay. Then who is entrepreneur? Entrepreneur recognizes the opportunity. Students, I am going to tell you only. So always, who is going to become entrepreneur means no, all the students cannot become entrepreneur. You should have some qualities. You should understand what is this journey is. Okay. First, let me make it clear that who can become entrepreneur, or when you can become entrepreneur, and what support you can take to become entrepreneur. That is what today's talk, business incubation centers. Okay. But before that, I'll make it clear that you are the student, especially the Indian students are all having a very creative minds. Take it as a granted. All of you who are attending today, all of you have a very creative mind, but we are not able to recognize our minds, and we are not giving any task to the minds, or we are not thinking in that capacity. So all of you should recognize the opportunities. Then if you say today, if something is happening in the college or anywhere in house, so you should feel it. Yeah, there is some problem, means you should take this as an opportunity to solve that problem. You should not make it as a like chaos or a confusion. You should not create that why it is happening ಅಂತ ನಿಂದಿರಬಾರ್ದು. You should take that to solve the problem wherever the problem has arisen. Then you have a quality of entrepreneurs ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. Okay, so that means the first step, if you want to become entrepreneur, recognize the opportunities, because all entrepreneurs recognizes the opportunities. See, there will be many opportunities in the campus, but we neglect it. Our student just they will make it as they see it as a chaos, or they will feel confusion. No, a student, if he want to become entrepreneur, he should take that opportunity. He should recognize it. It is an opportunity anta. Okay, they are very aggressive. Yes, the student should be. If you want to become entrepreneur, you should be very aggressive. Aggressive, not only aggressive, it is aggressive catalyst I have written here. That means, the catalyst means it accelerates the reaction. It accelerates the process. Yes, you should be aggressive catalyst. Okay, so how today, whatever for example, COVID, when the COVID started, that pandemic started, how many people have entered into the market? How differently they have entered? Very fast. Within 1 or 2 years, there are so many companies, though so many startups, they have become billionaires because of the day and night work, because that problem immediately it has arisen. Many devices have come, many medicines have come, many vaccines have come. So how day and night they have worked. Okay, so that is very important. That means if you want to become entrepreneur, you should be aggressive catalyst for change within the market. Okay, whatever is existing today, tomorrow you should change it. Okay, then challenge the unknown and continuously create the future. You should challenge the unknown. If you don't know, you should challenge it. Yes, tomorrow I'll come out, I will come back and I'll solve this problem. You should have that capacity. If you are unknown today, if it is people are unknown about this, take it as a challenge and continuously create the future. That is what entrepreneurs we say. There are different definitions. I'll not go through these definitions. It is very clear for you. But yes, concept of an entrepreneur, always we say, it is a person who is a creator, who is having a capacity to organize. That means entrepreneur is an organizer. Entrepreneur is decision maker. Entrepreneur is initiator. Entrepreneur is leader. Entrepreneur is motivator. At the last, I can say, yes, he is also a risk taker. That means, see, you should be ready with all these things. Entrepreneur is not only a person, but he is a creator. He is an organizer. He should have ability to organization skills. You should have. He should be a decision maker. He should be initiator. He should be the leader. He should be the motivator. He is a tester. So we say these all are the concept of an entrepreneur. Everything works on the concepts, right? So these are the concepts of the entrepreneur. Students, understand this. You should be, if you want to become entrepreneur, you should be different from other students. I said no, other students will not recognize the opportunities. You should recognize the opportunities. Okay, and you should start acting on that opportunity. How you have to act? You have to act like these concepts. Got it? Yeah. Then the question comes, why entrepreneurship? See, why entrepreneurship? India is, of course, in the civilization, if you see, we are good market player. We had a very good market before eras together, we can say that. But today, why entrepreneurship means, it is, 1 minute, I'll skip this slide and I'll come back that. Okay. Yeah. Why entrepreneurship? See, there are two things are there. One is wage employment. Today, all the engineering students want the placement. Yes. That is there. Everyone here is taking engineering to get the job, to do something. Yes, there are two opportunities for you today. That is one side, getting the placement and joining the companies. Another side, you can become the owner. You can become the boss. You can start this entrepreneurship journey. Okay. The just differentiation of these two as listed here. Why entrepreneurship? I am saying you. Today, India is one of the country which is going to become a, what you say, like developed country. See, when I was a student, I learned that in my primary school books that India is a developing country. And now after 40 years also, the same sentence is there, no? India is one of the developing country. When we should become developed country? When we should come under developed country list? The time has come now. That's why India, a good leadership is there. I am very much, Modi ji is my favorite hero, I can say. What all things he's doing here, yes, I am dreaming that, yes, my India can become very soon my India can become in the list of developed country. Anta. Okay, who can do this? Whose contribution will be there? Yes, yours. All engineering students, you have a capacity to start your own. This is the time where Indian government has started this activity and Karnataka is the leading in that. You may be knowing it. Okay, I'll tell you another story also on the Karnataka, how this entrepreneurship scope is there. Okay, but anyway, just to differentiate, if you go for a job, you will be working for others. You will follow the instructions. It is a routine job. Earning is fixed. Never negative. Of course, this is the advantage. But here sometimes you can go under negative also, entrepreneurship. But yes, for some period. Here does not create wealth. You cannot create the wealth because fixed salary is there. You can choose from government service, public sector, private sector. But here, if you become an entrepreneur, yes, you can own the boss. You are an owner. You can plan yourself. See, today I am an employment, a wage employment. For me, I am an employee. When 8 o'clock I have to come and take class means, yes, by running, I have to come at 8 o'clock, I have to take the class. I don't have any choice. But whereas, if I become a boss, I can postpone. I can plan according to me, right? And it is a creative activity, right? Really, if you are creative, if you want to do something, don't go for job. My suggestion. Because you have a capacity to start your own. Okay. And see, generally surplus creates wealth. All these things are there, though not necessary. Almost students understand this. There is a difference. I can just say that two main advantages. One is always nowadays students immediately he want to take the car. Which car? Benz car. Other. So when it is possible, if you take the salary of 10 lakh or 20 lakh or 30 lakh, but not possible to purchase a Mercedes-Benz car. But if you start your journey, I will tell you my students who are from the Basveshwara Engineering College, Biotechnology Department, there are students who have started their own. So what they are doing, they are coming in the cars like very big cars. They are coming. My students, just 10 years back, they have passed out. Okay, that I feel so proud about them. This is a chance for all of you. Okay, entrepreneur and entrepreneurship journey. Again, I will not tell you. And what are the characteristics of entrepreneurs? It is all this I have covered. And you should have a very important is managerial and leadership skills you should have. So especially the students, this placement activities will be there, no? That ethnos comes or some skill development programs will be done by the outsourcing. This is very, very important subjects, soft skills, what we call here. So kindly you give more importance for such subjects. Okay, it is very important to learn. You should be able to manage. You should have a skills of management, and you should be a leader. You should have a leadership skills and risk-bearing capacity. Also, you should have. These are the three things where very important to keep in your mind to become a catalyst. Okay. So there are some misconcept about entrepreneurship. This whatever I say is not true always. Remember this. What is the success rate of entrepreneurship in India? Means we say hardly 2% to 10%, not more than 10%. Why this? Because they are not understood. The students, they will start, if I say some motivate, if I motivate related to entrepreneurship today, then tomorrow the students will come, madam, nanu madbekantindri. I want to become entrepreneur anta. But thing is, you should understand, you should undergo the journey. See, without theory, can you do any practical? No. You should do a lot of research in this. If you want to become an entrepreneur, first develop these skills and a mindset. Then definitely you will be a successful entrepreneur. So that you should pass through that journey. You should pass through that training. That you should pass through that knowledge. Okay. So then only you can become a successful entrepreneur. Okay. But there are misconceptions. What I have listed, a successful entrepreneurship always needs only a great idea. Anta. No, it's not a great idea which you need. A small idea. Just an example, I'll tell you. I was there in Dharwad for one college. The teacher was using a chalk piece holder. But here in our college, what I used to always claim that when I take the class, no, all chalk piece, especially if I wear some colored sari, very dark color sari, that white color chalk piece, which completely falls on my sari, on my dress, and my hands will be completely filled with a white color chalk piece dust. I feel in a Paiduvanta. But a very simple, a student has developed this, a holder to that chalk piece. In the Harvard College, all are using this chalk piece holder. Not a single dust will fall in. Is it a great? Is it great idea? No, but he has identified the problem and simple solution he has found it. Okay. Entrepreneurship is easy, and no, it is not easy always. Yeah. Entrepreneurship is a risk gamble. Entrepreneurship is found only in a small business. No, there are examples who have become big. Entrepreneurial ventures and small business are the same thing. No, they are different things. And entrepreneurship is more than the mere creation of business, but it is seeking opportunities, taking risks beyond security, having the tenacity to push an idea through reality. Entrepreneurship is an integrated concept that permeates an individual's business in an innovative manner. That should be the entrepreneurship mindset. And a few things. What are the causes of failure of the entrepreneurship? Means lack of visible concept. The concept will be there, but the proof of this concept, they are lacking. The students are lacking this proof of concept. They should visible. It should be visible. Lack of market knowledge. See, without market understanding, you don't enter into the entrepreneurship journey. Okay, because market knowledge is very, very important. Along with this, you should have a lot of technical skills. Why engineering students are entering into this field? Because they have technical skills to solve the problem. Okay, lack of seed capital. Yes, I'll come back to this. Seed capital, somebody is required to fund for you. Government is there today for you. So this is the opportunity for all of us. See, why failure, lack of seed capital is there? No, it was there. This was listed in the causes of failure of the entrepreneurship. But today we have a good opportunity. There are much funding is there. Seed funding is available for all of us. That we have to keep it in mind. Lack of business knowledge. Yes, that's what I said. See, I am good at skill. I am good at technically, but I don't have any business knowledge mind. How to make money, how to convert my idea into money. That business point of view, we are weak. For that, you have to undergo the training. You should understand, otherwise, you will be failure. You should understand the business point of view, how I can do the business of my idea. That also is a part. If you don't know, you have to learn it. Lack of motivation, yes, there is lack of motivation, but I always say, if you want to become entrepreneur, then nobody should motivate it. You yourself, self motivation should be there. Okay. Time pressure and distractions. This definitely, because the students after their degree B, one student wants to go for entrepreneurship, another student will go for job placement. He will be placed in some company, then his friend will be started earning, but he will be under pressure. ನಾ ಯಾವಾಗ ಗಳಿಸೋದು ಅಂತ. It needs a time. Always I say, if you start today, you have to wait for 5 years to earn money. If you have that capacity, then only you start. You should have a patience. But that distraction, that pressure will be there. So you should tolerate it. Otherwise, this is the reason, or this is the cause for failure of this entrepreneurship. Okay, there are some legal constraints and regulations. These all are not part of our engineering. But yes, we should understand. Without this, you cannot. You should also know the legal things. What are the guidelines? Are the regulations says? What is the law? Okay. And monopoly and protectionism is also, you cannot become, you should not become a monopoly. Monopoly, if it is there, then that will be the failure. So you want to become like this? No, these all are like Indians. Okay, so whatever I have covered now, I think I have taken more time to spend on you to just to make it clear why entrepreneurship. So I'll come back to the main focus of the today's talk, is that is incubation. What do you mean by incubation? Incubation, the term biologically always we say incubate. That means giving warmth to the egg, so that that warmth is a, when the egg gets the warmth, then the chick comes out, right? That is actually the term of incubation. The same term we are using here also as a incubation. That means it is an ecosystem where the entrepreneur, if he wants to become, he wants to start his journey. What I said till now, all these components, being a BE biotechnology or BE computer science, BE electronics, we cannot learn it. This is the additional learning is required, additional training is required, additionally support is required. I'm not saying that you have to undergo one more degree course, no, but some ecosystem will be there where people are there to support you, to handhold you. That is what we call incubation. Incubation is a facility. Actually, incubation term, why I have used here is, incubation term is used in the IIC, that's why incubation. Otherwise, it is a perfect term is ecosystem. Entrepreneurship ecosystem. You know the meaning of ecosystem. Incubation and ecosystem, one are the same, you can say. You can consider ecosystem is also, wherever I am using the term ecosystem, it says about the incubation. My slides are moving now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So the what is this ecosystem and what is this incubation means? Why this today I'm saying it is opportunity for a student. How the student can take this as an opportunity, incubation. Incubation is a center. Okay. So BEC step is one of the incubation center. Okay, where we take the students inside. The student will be admitted inside, not for the degree course, just to start his own. I'll take the examples of in Basveshwara Engineering College, we have an incubation center called BEC STEP. BEC STEP is by Basveshwara Engineering College, Science and Technology Entrepreneurship Park, which is established in 1999, 2000. With a different concept, of course. Dogulkot was submerging with the Roti Kapada Makan. In that concept, the training program, the entrepreneurship, like making the people to start their own because they were losing their livelihood. No? So in that concept, BVB Sangha has started this BC step, where food processing was a thrust area, one of the thrust area. But today we have changed the scenario. Food processing infrastructure is there in BC step. It is not restricted to the biotechnology or food technology. Anyone can incubate there. Only the facilities will be there. See, then let us see what is this incubation center means. I made it clear that incubation means it is a center. It is a department. Like it is one of the area where you can go and you can get the things which is required for the entrepreneur. Got my point? That means it is see, What is placement office? It is having some activity under the placement office. Placement office will take care that to place the student in his desired company. So what they will do, they will call the company people there and they will conduct all the interviews according to the scheduling, everything that team members are there. So they will facilitate the placement activities. Similarly, the incubation center also. I said BEC step is one of the incubation center. Here also a team will be there. What this team will do means, suppose one of you want to become an entrepreneur, but you don't know anything about the entrepreneurship journey. But you have that, ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೂ ನಂದೇ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗೈತಿ ಅಂತ. Okay. Then if you approach, then a team is there. So I am also part of BC step. I will be taking this as a ownership that I can say, yes, what we will do is we will counsel you. First thing is we will see your qualities or your what you call like personality, whether can you become an entrepreneur anta. I said no, all students cannot become entrepreneur. Every student can become a employee. He will get the job, every student, there is no doubt. One or the other job you will get, but all of you cannot become an entrepreneur. You should have some quality. So we will screen that quality. See, there is always opportunity to suppose, no, whatever the quality I have, if I don't have some qualities to become entrepreneur, I will develop that qualities. So that also we do it. First we will screen you. We means all incubation centers. See, Deshpande Foundation is an incubation center. We know that very near Gururaj Deshpande. He has started one ecosystem in Hubli, that what we call Deshpande Foundation or Sandbox. Sandbox initially it is called, but now they are calling it as a Deshpande Foundation. And NESCOM is there. There are, and every institute now it is mandatory that incubation center should be there. AICT is helping to develop or start these incubation centers. The names will be different. ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ TBI they will call Technology Business Incubation Center. Totally the incubation center will be there. So if a student approaches the incubation center, new placement office ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ? Similarly, now if you want to become an entrepreneur, you should take the part in, you should go to the incubation center. What in the incubation center you will get? So these all are what I have listed here are the components of entrepreneurship ecosystem. These are all benefits you will get in the incubation center. So the first one is entrepreneurs will be there in the ecosystem. See, when you go there, you will get what others are doing, how they are doing, how I can do it. Because the ecosystem indicates, you have studied, all of you know the word ecosystem very clearly. Grassland as an ecosystem, pond as an ecosystem. That means their producer also, their primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, decomposers, abiotic components, all these are there. So that means one is depending on the other. Complete all components together call as an ecosystem. The producers, consumers, decomposers, biotic, abiotic, all these components together, it is an ecosystem where life is existing. Similarly, in this ecosystem, incubation as an ecosystem, the entrepreneurs are existing. What all you will get, that means, yes, education system is there, infrastructure is there. The infrastructure, say, suppose some may be from biotechnology, some may be from computer science, some may be from electronics. So minimum requirement, what is required for you? Maybe for computer science students, if they want to do some innovations, they want to do some startups, then they may need only the high quality of these systems and network, internet connection. This is all what they need. They may need some software for analysis and all. Okay, so that infrastructure will be there. If you take a mechanical, some workshop or what you call like binding lathe machines, something prototype you are developing, machine you are developing to make machine, that facility will be there. To take that machine, you need some infrastructure. That infrastructure will be there. So for example, food processing, You want to develop some different foods, then all this processing unit, testing unit will be there. That's what we call infrastructure. So there, in the ecosystem, infrastructure is available. In the ecosystem, education system indicates, oftenly we will be doing some talks. Adre, motivational talks, it may be technical talks, it may be managerial skills, it may be how to start, and the related to this IIC, under what we are doing, all this is comes under this education system will be there. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಿಲ್ರಿ? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ IIC students, IIC members will be getting such. Similarly, this ecosystem or in the incubation, always this kind of things will be happening. Okay, and research and development facilities will be there. You want to do innovations, no? Because you have to enter into the market differently. So that all facilities will be having, lot of research and development activities will be there. And market structure. So how to reach the people, how to do the survey, market survey, how to take my product, my process, my service to the market. Yes, that structure we will be understanding in the ecosystem, in the incubation center, that people will help you, guide you. And coming to the financial section, I said, no, some seed funding is required. For everything, you need money to start. Ideas are great, but I need some money. Yes, this ecosystem is also financing, giving some money, fund. This fund, for example, our BEC step will not give, or our BVV Sangh or BEC college will not give financial support, but we have tied with government, Karnataka government, Karnataka ITBT ministry is funding for our students. There will be call for, so what they will give is, they will not give for everyone. They will give the students who are incubated. See, this incubation, why incubation you ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, I can do this activity in my home also. I have a lot of internet facility. I can get this motivational talk, all this information sitting in your house. No, government will not fund if you are outside the incubation center, because incubation center is like a institute where all the facilities will be available so that you will become a successful entrepreneur. You know, any government schemes, they will ask in which incubation center you are placed on. Okay, so to get the financial benefits, you need to attach to one of the incubation center. And this incubation centers, all the incubation centers, no, of course, there is private incubation centers are also there, but they may not be so motivational or so successful. But this government funded incubation center, government is funding to the incubation center. Okay, or it may be the corporate sector also, but yes. Then in the incubation center, what all you will be getting, I said you will be getting a place to work, facilities to work, sit and do, and you will be getting people for discussion, mentors. All these people will be there in the incubation center. So they will be guiding you, they will be nurturing you. Apart from this, there are other players, family, friends, networking, peers, then community, funding agencies, NGOs, statutory bodies, government policies and all. These are also very important. This we can say subsystem of the ecosystem, subsystem of the incubation. What is this subsystem means? See, family support is compulsory. You need it. You cannot hide it, no? But one story I will tell you. One of the one of the passed out student, alumni of our department, Deepak Bhajantri. So he said me, madam, I have not told my father that I am starting my own anta. Always he kept this thing as a secret. He said his father that I am doing some job in Bangalore anta. But really, he was in the incubation center and he started his own. Once when he became independent, then he said to his father that I am earning my money is not from my job. I am started my own anta. It happens, but you cannot hide it, no? Their support, their efforts are also required to be a successful entrepreneur. So we say family is also a part of the ecosystem of the incubation center. And friends, of course, you need a friend. Always I suggest, if you want to start your own, then you make a team. The team, how you should be, andre like-minded team. Okay? you should not say that if I want to start in computer science andre adu computer science dore friends irbeku antilla. You make your own friends, but you should have a like minded friends hadalri. And one healthy competition should be there among yourself hadalri. So these are also other players where this will happen. So this I hope it is very clear what is this ecosystem indicates. It is an environment with all its individual or independent constituents and players amidst which a particular activity takes place. That is what called incubation or the ecosystem. Okay, so just before winding up, I will say Basaveshwara Engineering College Science and Technology Entrepreneurs Park is your park only. This is the Science and Technology Entrepreneurs Park, which is established in 1999-2000. But till today, we have developed many entrepreneurs. We have developed many successful entrepreneurs, and we have good tie-up. Okay, and our step is also recognized step, and we got best step award when Abdul Kalamji was a president. We got the best step president. And what is this incubation center capacity? Just if I give you this idea, I will understand very clearly how this incubation center, how you can get the benefit from this incubation center. Okay, so there will be facilities. What the photographs I have shown, of course the infrastructure is for food and biotechnology related, and civil low cost building technology is also one of our thrust area. Not, it is not restricted to that. See what all else you want, in which area you come, we will support you. Okay, and these all are some infrastructures what we have. Just to say, infrastructure is important to do work. Okay, we also have a biodiesel unit where the lab facilities are in this incubation center. What I am showing you here is the infrastructure is also important. See, for computer science, for electronics, you may need, for electronics you may need only some components, right? Not big infrastructure is required. Apart from this, means this incubation center, even our college, all departments can be a ecosystem, part of ecosystem. ಬೇಕಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಐತಿ ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದ್ರಿ. Okay, so presently 4 startups are working with us, where they are coming with a very innovative ideas. Then let me just tell you how support we are giving them. Okay, as an incubation center, what all the support the students are getting. The students are getting, I said one of the student like Shantanu Tripedi, he is computer science student. He passed out, our alumni only, but he don't know anything about the biodiesel or anything, but he was good in marketing. I said him, we will support the technology part of this, your innovation, and you take this to the market. So a part we are supporting, we means our college is supporting. That means the support what we are giving to the support what the students are getting from the incubation center. I am telling you what are the kind of support the entrepreneurs are getting. These are the examples I am taking, I am giving you. That means technical support. Okay, then another one, Ajay Katti, he got 50 lakh rupees grant from the DST, that is Department of Science and Technology. Under that, DBT is a separate, this biotechnology related work he is doing it. It is not only biotechnology. You may be knowing about him. He is there in our campus. You should visit this if you are really interested. You sit with him, the team, all these students. Okay, students means some are students still, some are completed, graduated. So they are getting the funds. See, I'll tell you, students, I'm audible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
See, these startups or these entrepreneurs are, yeah, these entrepreneurs are getting the fund. How they are getting? Andre, one example, the big grant they are getting, biotechnology ignition grant. Ignition grant where 50 lakh they will give. Under that, 1 lakh will be the stipend for them. Who will give a salary of 1 lakh immediately? Who will give a salary of 1 lakh immediately? So, but he's getting 1 lakh rupee every month as a stipend. But from this, he can take 50,000 rupees and another 50,000 he can use it for the workers. Because he is doing some work now. Their incubation center, he is starting his startup andre business. See, startup are different, innovations are different, and business is different. So innovation first step. Now always innovation idea lab ali hogri, innovation smartry and third idea lab aitala. So innovation is something research you have to do it. Then that idea what you had to find the concept of, prove that concept, on which concept this idea is working. Then take to this incubation center facilities, you prove, make a prototype, develop the model, do some market research. Meanwhile, people will give you the funding. Meanwhile, you used to start writing to the funds. Funding hengirtaiti andre, see, if you are outside the incubation center, he would have not get the funding. Ella madudavre, but incubation center alli ಏನು ಸಿಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, we are giving a connections, forward linkage and backward linkages, both. Market linkage we are giving him, technology support and facility. Main thing nodri, facilities, technology people will, mentorship you will be getting, then place to work. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮನೆಯಾಗ ಕುಂತ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಯು cannot establish all the labs and all. Facility is not necessary to create. These incubation centers are for kind of people who wants to start their own. Okay. Then the third one, she is actually the PhD student. Just now she has completed her PhD student. What she is doing is she is making some value-added products, food products. Lot of patents she has done, and now she is commercializing these products. She will be big in some few years. So all this, where she is doing? She is doing it in the step. She is using our premises. She is getting a fund. She is writing proposals. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಜೋಡಿ ಕುಂತು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವ್ರಿ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಆದ್ರೆ. And I am very proud to say Nikita Ingalgi just passed out student, last year passed out student. She did a very innovative project along with one of our VVPL is industry. So she has developed some product and some memory enhancing food product, regular food selling. So, but she is doing her MTech in IIT Roorkee, and she will come back definitely and complete her project here. She will be incubated here. Okay. So these are the students just presently here in our incubation center. So we want many more to add to this. And I'm very happy to announce that accelerator program is sanctioned by Government of Karnataka to our BEC step along with BBC. BBC is a world-class incubation center in Bangalore. So along with the BBC, Government of Karnataka has sanctioned us a women startup accelerator program at BEC step. Very soon we are going to sign the MOU with Government of Karnataka and BBC. Together we are starting here, and we have a place. Incubation andre hengirtiti andre, we will be getting a space. We will allot you space, cabin. A cabin in working. Then all the lab facilities will be supporting for you. Okay. I hope you got an idea about incubation centers. So these all are our proud alumni. Among this, he is the Deepak. I said no. Around 10 crores rupees funding he got from the government, step by step. Completely grant. He's not invested a single paisa. And they all got many awards and all. And he is Siddharth Arora, and he is working with the Modi ji group. He had a discussion with Modi ji 3 times for his innovation. Okay, some other time we will discuss what all these people are doing, what all these things people are doing it. So he is Ajay Katti, where in our incubation center he is there, and these two are doing it in Raichur. He is in Guledgud, and he is also in Bagalkot. and he's in Delhi. These all are our biotechnology students. I don't have other students' photographs, so I'm sorry I have not collected the other branch students' photographs. But yes, like biotechnology, there are all other department students are doing their own. They are starting their own. We have very good models how they are working and all. Okay, so with this, I will stop my presentation. I'm very eager to involve in the discussion panel. Okay. Yeah. Students, I hope a little bit idea you got what is incubation center and the why incubation center is required. Any faculty is there? I just concentrated on students. If faculty are there, are there any faculty not able to? Hello. Hello. I'm audible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible? Yes. You have any questions? I'm ready to answer for that. Or else I will ask some questions. Because 1 hour we have spent now. What is incubation center? It is a place where innovations happens, where it is a platform where you can start your journey of entrepreneurship. We handhold, incubation centers will handhold you. Handhold ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಡೆಯಕ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೈ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಡೆಯೋದು ಕಲಿಸ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, that is the meaning of incubation center. Incubation centers have a mentors. Okay, we will guide you how to write the proposals. There are a lot of government schemes are there. But ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅದ, ಆಮೇಲೆ zeal, that passion you should have. If you have a passion of to start your own, then definitely this is the best platform. Start your journey. See, you go through this IIT websites. There they have some uploaded some videos. The one student, he says, just I have seen in IIT Chennai. He says, his name I don't remember. I not remember. I'm so and so. I have started my first company when I was in 3rd semester. Now I am in 6th semester. I have 3 companies. And my company evaluation is so this much crores. See, when such students they are doing it, why not we? But only thing andre ಆ environment ಇನ್ನು create ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. Now our principal sir is giving lot of support, encouragement to enter into such activity. So this is the time where all of you can think. I'm not saying all of you can become entrepreneur or you start your journey anta. No, think. Okay. So our students are doing wonderful work in our campus. Lot of innovations. Yesterday just I met Sridhar